All right. Let's see what we got going on here. We're trying to reduce CPU usage here. Looks like we got down. It's down around 30. Let's go over here. Add this. Check this out. Check the mic out. See what's up here. HD. We're trying to reduce our CPU usage here. Looks like we got it down to 30 right now. We'll see what it gets up to when it starts playing here. Gonna have to turn this down just a bit so you guys aren't catching. Check the mic out. Volume out the back.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set.
Turn this down for you a little bit.
This showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the iconic
We'll do this right here.
the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, last season's
80
national
frames per
champions,
second, 30%. That's pretty decent.
take on the 16th ranked team, the UCLA Bruins.
We'll see what happens when they actually start playing.
Joined to the booth by Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Trying to make sure we don't have any unnecessary lagging going on in the stream here. I think we're good to go. Let's check this. Close that. Desktop audio is off. I think we're good to go.
Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway.
What's up? Trying to see if this helps any.
You thought about returning
I don't know if
it,
that's supposed to
instead
boost the
takes
microphone
a
or what.
knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So UCLA's offense comes on the field to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward
Yeah,
to
it
this
sounds like it
matchup.
boosted it up a little bit, huh?
Quarterbacks will go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as
Got
many
some
points as they
UCLA
can.
situation going on.
They'll stop him after a fairly minimal
Appreciate you
pickup.
stopping in, Johnson. What's
Both
happening?
these teams told us they're eager to prove a point.
Yeah,
Here
close
we are
that out.
mid-season. They both earned their spot in the
We'll get back
rankings.
into our
We expect
CPU usage.
tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff
Got
inside.
into a funky looking.
The senior able to make the stop
See, I'm
after
still
a short
spiking up a
gain.
little bit to 50.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the
Better than
field
what it
out,
was.
try to
It
create
wasn't
space,
like
try to
60 or
create
so,
one-on-one
but
matchups, and the defense
they
has
were also on a
countered over
different
the years
game.
by trying to play out
Yeah.
wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
We can't knock
solid
that
at the
out?
line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the
Right
first
there.
and still going. He's
I
in
would
the
take that
clear.
back than
Finally tackled out the 19
That's
just
horrible.
like that. The offense is moved into the red zone.
Anybody got the new game yet? Or did they get to play the beta yet? I should say. Beta was pretty awesome. Enjoyed playing
Play
it quite a
action here on
bit.
first down. Caught quickly. Down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Like they're trying to avoid the big
Sets up
hit
a
there.
second down
Looks
play.
like. We'll go with the hard flat situation right there.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion
Is this going to be a little option?
to throw. It's Tucker. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms.
Looks like we need to get into a 4-down situation here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball, to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Get off in here, see what happens here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Back that down. Oh, well.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Why are you going to give him the catch on that? You kidding me? What did it do? Just go through my hands? There's no planet that I throw the ball up like that. And there's that much contact on that football with that hitting that dude right there. Look at that. Look at all that contact. Even if I didn't bat that out, which I did, and then it comes in contact with my helmet, it's coming out every single time. That's why you gotta love the cheese that it gives these it gives these teams sometimes.
Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
If I throw the ball up and get touched, the ball gets dropped every time. Doesn't matter. Like if it ain't a wide open, nice clean catch, it's coming out every single time. And I've got physical route running. I have sure hands and all that good stuff on it. It still comes out.
Great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football.
All right, we are not on.
We were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Gotta get back into the flow of leading defense.
Look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40.
Tried to make a move there.
So that one, it's a 1st down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
Switch this up there.
Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They make the stop.
Can't wait for those new ball carrier moves to hit in the game.
Offense operating at high tempo now.
Move the tips for sure.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Better enjoy your screen passes this year, boys. It's called the hurry up and wait pass now. Screen pass completely knocked out. Pretty much just take it out of the game at this point. Pretty much not even have it in the game, what they've done to it. Here. I'll put that in the post right now.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Clear that out.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down,
that's the thing about that post route, man. Let's see what happens with the new zones. But that post route, man, is pretty much the cheese as far as clearing out that middle.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught.
That's so nerve, dude.
He's brought down at the 6.
All I'm trying to do is hit a little table route out of the backfield. The dude's got 5 yards of separation, and they changed it.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
So, what's going on, Merge One? Appreciate you stopping in and checking out the stream. I'm gonna tone this down just a little bit right here. Just got too much echo coming through. Lawrence, what's up? Appreciate you stopping in.
Now the important point after attempt.
Alright, let's see if we get some decent defense going on. You know what I mean? You know, jump ball us in the freaking end zone for some trash one-handed catch that bounces off my freaking helmet. Like, how you gonna give him that?
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25.
And how are they 5-2 and still ranked?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
That is.
They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Scanning the field, it's Tucker. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds, some decent yardage.
It's off the first down, but still could have got hit.
Which has been featured from
Couple
both
yards
sides.
back. Bad angle. It's up, Uptown Joe. Looks like he's stopping in and checking out the screen.
And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will
Got some UCLA Bruins up in here.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
I feel like they're going to run the ball.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab.
Getting lucky. Getting lucky. Quarterback.
Set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down.
There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Change it up a little bit. We'll go a little cover 6. Actually, the only problem is that seam is open. If they put 2 dudes there, they'll have to cover the seam. And of course, instead of going to that seam, they go to the other side. My responsibility right there. It should have been right there. But I was concerned about him just going up the middle of the field right there.
To be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making it quick.
I don't know how that's wide open out there. Got to do there, we got to do there. Should have been covered.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I feel like you try to run a stunt here. And they're going to run into it.
Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Little screen pass. Let's go with right here.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver
Gonna have
on
to
the
adjust
screen,
too
not
quick
allowing
on
him
this
to get his
stuff.
momentum upfield.
I feel like that dude's wide open.
Looking to pass. It's Tucker. Launching one to the end zone.
Yeah. That's the thing about that type of formation when you're running this defense right here, is it confuses the cornerback. It's supposed to be on the left side, and it has
Chris,
it.
it's not just his route running, it's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver.
The only bad thing about that is if you don't catch it right off the bat and make the adjustment, then you end up with 2 problems. You got one dude that's wide open over there, try to cover that. Then the dude that you're supposed to be covering is wide open. It's about the only weakness of that defense, but once you find it, it's pretty much going to
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Come on, man. I had one dude to beat right there. That was a tutty right there. Let's go with this right here.
They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats
of course
to
we
the
can.
ground.
There we go. That's what we want right there, boys. There it is. You ain't jamming that, dude. You ain't jamming him. Yeah, we're
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage.
Got the leprechaun
out
out there.
downfield. We can
7 more days. Yep. Did you get to did you check out the beta or not, Karen?
So dangerous after the catch.
The beta's pretty cool. It's not cool if you don't like the halfback screen. I'm just gonna warn you if you haven't played it yet. Unless they change it, they might change it, but now it's the hurry up and wait screen. Yeah. Running back just stands there instead of getting behind his blockers. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, the biggest problem with it is, man, they nerfed out the halfback screen so bad that the halfback, he just kind of stands there instead of moving out with his screen. He just stands there and yeah, it's the hurry up and wait. Sorted the deluxe first, and then refunded it, and then got the MVP. That's what's up. So did you get the did the MVP give you the Madden and college football, or just college football?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid.
The version I got, it gave me the deluxe version of college football and the deluxe version of Madden for $150, which is pretty good. It's a good deal, you know what I mean? For both deluxe. They added in a new feature now that Madden goes in with it. Gives you both Madden, college football, days early. Yep, right on. That's what's up. Yeah, that's the best one to get. If you play both games, that's where to go. You know what I mean? They added in a new feature in Dynasty mode too, to where in recruiting it adds an extra boost if you play Madden. So it's like pro ties is what it is. So it's pretty cool. It's something that I actually suggested they do, and they actually took it. So it's pretty cool, you know what I mean, to see some of the new stuff they added in that I've been talking about all this year for when I was playing college football 26 and some of 25. I was talking about some of the same stuff 25, but they didn't add it in. I don't know why, which is pretty cool, you know what I mean. It's like franchise mode or something like that. You play in franchise mode for Madden, and it adds in a coach ability to your college football dynasty. Pretty cool. I dig it. I was talking about that for, like I said, during 25. Like if you want college football guys to buy Madden, that's how you do it. You know what I mean?
In sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's wide open. Look out. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
You still play college football 26, or have you just switched off of it till the new game comes out? Or
there's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I feel like if that dude hadn't spun right there, then that ball's definitely coming out on that hit right there. I try not to spam the big hit too much, but I got a nice hit on somebody. Come on. Oh, goodness. I'm just barely out of reach of that. Gotta take a look and see something. This dude's just a little bit slower, but look at this defensive tackle, bro. I mean, he's just ripping right through. Look at that. How's that ball not more off than that? Like, he's all over him. I mean, I guess it was a little bit, but it still got there. Yeah, I was just barely off. I feel like it should have been even more off than that. That's what happens when they nerf things and change things, and people talk about getting hit and the ball going places.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Of course, they're gonna hit me on the first and anyway. Alright, we gotta do something here. Change our defensive look.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up.
I feel like we need to do a flat over there on that side. Purple over there. Watch for that seam.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Yep.
That's going to be incomplete.
They love hitting with the seams for sure.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
We'll move that up. We'll move that hook up. Try to cover the seam a little bit. Oh, goodness gracious, bro. How am I missing this interception right here? Take a look. I'm on it. I'm all over it. Coming down for it. I'm just barely out of position. Yeah, just a little bit, you know what I mean? I was definitely coming down to cover it. And then just didn't give it to me. That's alright. That's alright.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit trying to add 3 points to their
like, why are they killing the clock off and then just not kicking the ball?
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot.
Watch him miss it.
Out comes the field goal team trying
Watch
to get
him miss this pretty field goal. Nope. Alright, get a little bit of a chance of return right here. See what happens. Sometimes get lucky. Get something going here. Nope.
tackle as time
Nope, nobody's holding the blocks low
into the
enough.
first half.
Yeah, I think I got to kick the ball. Nope, get the ball back. They do.
The Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half.
For some reason, I was thinking. No, they did drive first. That's right.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
There we go. There we go. Come on.
It's
Nope.
a very nice return before stepping out
Nope.
of bounds.
Couldn't
Puts
hold the
offense
block
in
for
nice
long there.
position to start the drive.
I don't think I set my kick returns this year, so I don't really think I have the fastest
Passing
guys.
game's been on fire. Let's see
I
if the
could
defense
have
has
that
made
there,
some
but-
changes to begin to slow it down.
That speed
Tackle
boost.
made after a nice pickup
Put
on the
that
play.
speed boost. We're going to hit him with a little bit of a mesh play.
Okay, here comes the hurry
Right
up. This is what they love to do. They get a big
This mesh
gain
play
on the
worked
ground,
really
hurry up
well
into
this
position,
year.
and go right back at
I
that
gotta
defense
hold.
again.
He'll look
That's a
for the
holding.
tackle there with a slide.
No doubt about that. I knew that was coming. I was trying to make a play there. I was waiting for somebody to get open, but that new playmaker, they made it to where you have to
Now, instead of a nice gain,
hit the
they're going backwards with that
left trigger to
penalty
run
flag.
that playmaker.
Line getting
Still
set up.
messes
It's a
with me. I
first
don't
down
know
play.
why. I just don't think about it. So many years we didn't have to do that.
Thrown quickly,
Now that we
caught in
do,
the right
you don't
flat.
want to hold that block for
They
just a
bring
little
down
bit
the
longer, bro.
receiver, but that's a nice
I know
gain
that's a
that
tight
play.
end. I know we're not going to get over that
Second
super
down
quick,
after
but
that previous play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the
good
defense
to hit that follow
properly
button if
and
you
then
get a
just get
chance
it to the
to.
open man. Sometimes it
You'll see
sounds
my new
simple, but
content
it's tough
coming
to
out, you know what I
execute.
mean?
This time we have good recognition by the
I'm
quarterback.
going to be doing
and
a
he
lot
gets
of
it down
different
to the tight end. You can see what
rebuilds,
he
of
can do
course,
after
for the next
catch.
year. So let's run this right here. I like this situation right here. I would run a double drag.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught, completion. They bring him down, but
Heard
the
that
junior
Texas route's going to be a little
quarterback's
bit
showing
different
off
this
the
year,
cannon.
too.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
See if we can make something happen.
Looking to throw again.
Left-handed
Looking
quarterback.
right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but not before he
Outstanding
gets
if you
first
know how to
down
use them.
yardage.
And super weird if
This
you
drive
don't.
has now reached the red zone.
Texas right there. Got a little post out there.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal.
Do a little
Try the
max
ground game here.
protection on the run.
And the defense smothers him.
If you're not doing that, that's a little something that
And this big crowd
is on here that people don't know about. Throw a little max protection on
down
a
here near the goal line.
run play if you're running right up the middle. You'll get a lot more pancake blocks that way.
He's got it near the end
Kind of
zone.
interesting the way that dynamic works.
Touchdown.
You can also slide protect.
Well, the call was sort of predictable.
Like if you're running all the way outside run, like a stretch play, you can slide protect, full slide protect left, and full slide protect right, depending on which way you're going. You get better blocking on the run. A lot of people just use it for a pass, but really it works well for run plays too. I don't know if it will in 27, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss.
That dude
of
just
11.
flew off in there. That defensive tackle got up in there so quick. It was ridiculous. Or was it a linebacker? It was a linebacker. My bad. That dude got in there so quick he didn't even get the freaking handoff off. Oh, I can't believe that wasn't a fumble. Boom. Real life, that's a fumble. All day long. Boom. Look like what the
How about this defense? Just so
look like what the
physical
Seahawks
against
did
the
to the
run.
Patriots
These
this
guys
year
have
when they
not
were
been able
running
to
all
do
that
anything
mid
on the
blitz on them.
ground, and it's
He was
because of
just
that
in the
defensive
backfield
line
before
and
the
those
handoff. He
linebackers
just gets
taking
there.
away the run game.
Hands
Ridiculous.
it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold.
Sometimes I really like to
Line of
see, can
scrimmage.
they handle the overload blitz or
Urgency
not?
now
If
for
they
the
can't handle
offense.
that
They have to
overload
come
blitz,
up
we're just
empty
going to
on this
overload blitz
drive
it
down
like crazy. So
multiple scores.
switch it up, stun it.
Looking to throw it on third
Yep,
and very
can't handle it.
The defense scoops
Can't
it up.
handle it, it's over with.
Touchdown, Irish. The defense produced produces 6 points.
You can't handle that overload blitz. We're coming
Oh,
in
it's
there.
your
Take
worst
it
nightmare
down
if
to
you're a
that situation
quarterback. They
every
bring
single
the
time.
blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what
Fumble.
they
Let's
hope for.
go.
Catch the
Yep.
quarterback off guard. It
Fumble.
works out,
Yeah.
and it gets
Fumble.
him a touchdown.
Lawrowski.
Add to the lead now with the PAT.
See, yo, what's up?
They go up 8.
Fumble Lawrowski's up in here. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Kickoff
Got
team
it
out there.
just
They
in
are
time to
fired
catch
up
the
after
fumble
scoring a
for the
touchdown.
tutty there.
And he'll just take it.
Today we're labbing up a
Start
little bit
at
of
the
the
25-yard line.
man blitz.
And the
A
UCLA
little
offense
overload
back out on the
blitz
field.
that people love to
The
run.
first play of the drive now.
So you just
from the
want to press
25.
it and make sure you're shifting your defensive line different places. So shift left, shift right,
Dropping
you know
back,
what I
it's
mean?
Tucker.
Make sure you're covering the running
Looks
back,
to the
of course.
left, and it's complete. They make
Not
the
talking
tackle,
while you're on
but
screen, trying to
no,
explain to
solid
people
gain
what's
on that
going on.
pass.
Press
Offense
dudes,
getting
bring
set.
him
It's
up,
second
shift
down.
it out, shift
The
it
DB's
back.
right near the line now, showing press
It's always a good
coverage.
idea to
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right
make
into
sure
the
you're
wall.
crashing
Got it for a
different ways,
loss.
which obviously is the same thing
Crucial
as
third
shifting.
down
You know
play
what I
right
mean?
here.
Bring that dude up for it,
Looking to pick up the first
coverage,
down through
boom.
the air.
The more you're shifting, the more you're
It's a
crashing, the more you're
And just
adjusting your
like that, you
defensive line
squeeze the life
slants.
out of this offense. That's another
I don't
sack by this
recommend running any
defense.
sort of
They have been in that
stunts
backfield
off of
the
that.
entire game,
I don't
and a
even
big
think,
reason why these
I'm
guys
not
are
sure,
enjoying a
but
lead.
I don't think you
He's gonna try
can
to return the
run
punt.
stunts out of the mid blitz. Maybe you
The
can,
returner is tackled by this punt coverage
but
team.
I never do. I just shift the,
So here's the
I
first
shift the
play of
line
the
a
drive
bunch,
now, the
crash
beginning of
in different
41.
ways. You know what I mean? Do a whole bunch of different things that way.
Ball handed off.
Christian, the spread era over the years
Got
has
shifty
always
on my
been an offense
running
that
back.
I've been always impressed
Doesn't
with.
seem to really be
Defenses that
helpful.
really build their defense to play in
His
space
acceleration
still
as
have
much
an
as I got
ability
it
to be
with.
sound at the line of
I'm
scrimmage
going
and
straight
defend
low.
a running game. It's exactly what
Oh,
we
yeah,
saw
that's
right there.
A deep shot
Yeah,
to
that
the
press
right.
over there just ain't it. I don't know what that
Got a
cornerback's
man.
doing over there, but
Catch made. Big play.
he cannot cover that dude off
Touchdown,
the press
Notre
at
Dame.
all.
They continue to roll up the score.
Just getting absolutely destroyed.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the
All
field.
right, what do we
with
got
just a
going
few
on over
plays
here
to
on
put this game
YouTube?
right back
What's
to
up
having a
over
comfortable
here?
lead.
And the point after is good.
What's going on? What's the his ass?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Jamming it up. Spam that up, boys. Spam that up. Spam them hearts and them happy faces. You know what I mean? Get it right.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a
Spam
knee.
it,
It'll
man.
be a touchback. And they'll start at the 25.
What's up, Ant? How you
And the
doing?
Bruins offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a
We're doing
positive
some
drive here. And the first
Overload
play of the
blitzing
drive now from the
tutorials up
25.
in here today. A little shifting, a little crashing.
Back to throw. It's Tucker. He cannot
Showing people how to
escape.
get
It's a
some
sack.
good pressure.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying
Sometimes
to
you have
find
to
a way
mix
to
it
get back
up
into this game, and another
with
pressure and a sack
so you
against their
can stunt
quarterback.
out of this.
Back goes in motion
Of
now.
course, it
Let's see how the
doesn't
defense
show
adjusts.
much.
Second down, looking to
I'm just
throw
gonna
it.
have to come over here and cover him.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the back.
That motion will kill
They
it
stop him
sometimes.
after a
So
short gain. It's
pay
not
attention
a
if you
first
got
down.
somebody running auto motion
And as we take a break,
against this
take a
mid
quick look
blitz.
at how
You
the
can get these
national
wide
rankings
open
stack up in the chase for those playoff
against
positions.
that. Kind of pay attention, you know what I mean, to what people are trying to do against it.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic
If you've got,
comeback in store? We're going to find out.
If you've got some good defensive ends, it's always good to pop them in there for a little bit of added
First play
pass
of the quarter is a
protection,
crucial one.
pass
Offense trying to
rush.
convert this third down.
Always make sure you're crashing and shifting
Out
in
of the
line
gun
different
now on
ways.
third down. This one's going to fall
I just wanted to make sure that they cannot
It's just been one of those
key
days for
in
this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot
and
seem to
and
find
have
this
they
rhythm
won't be able
to
to
get them back
adjust
in the game. They're down big.
their
And
line.
now another
Like
incompletion.
you're crashing
What will
up,
the offensive
shifting
coordinator dial
up,
up next?
all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
Fourth down. He's
Changing
throwing
it.
for it.
Make sure you're pressing, playing over the top. That's the most important thing. That's where people make a mistake when they're playing this, is they just jam everybody, and then when they do get time, they just beat them over the top. But if you will make sure that they're not forgetting to play over the top, then you won't get beat over the top. I'm not going to say you won't ever get beat over the top, because you will. But if you're going to be playing press, better make sure that do what you need to do to not get beat over the top. So you always play over the top. I mean, unless you're running it like a ball. So if you're running it down here, then you're probably going to be all right. This dude does not have change of direction at all. He is really fast scrambling, but he just does not have any change of direction whatsoever, which is super weird. But I mean, I guess he is a pocket passer, so he's not supposed to be. He's a pocket passer. He's not supposed to be out there scrambling around. That's why his change of direction is horrible. So anytime you try to cover the field or something like that, he just stands there basically. Stuff here. I'm actually going to check his stats after this game and see what the deal is. Check my CPU usage. Maybe we had high usage at some point. Check this. 30. Yeah, 30 is a lot better than what we were having. So it was jumping up to 60. We might hop on a little bit of teching here in a second to kind of take a look and see if it's keeping our CPU usage low enough to not have it glitch out. I was just having some issues with some lag during my stream when I switched over and played a little bit of Tekken the other day. So I wasn't real pleased with that. Tekken's a real fast-paced game, and if you have any lag at all on the stream, it looks like trash. So, those type of things. Streaming problems, you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, so what we're doing here, we're playing a little bit of zone. This is a match zone. So you have to really pay attention to who comes into your area. And who gets over there. Like, there's a difference between match and just pure zone. So it'll tell you in the bottom left-hand box right there, it says match. Well, then it says zone. So match is a zone, but it plays more like a man. So people that come into your area right here, like how on the other play, I was supposed to be to the right, this one I was supposed to be to the left. So it will kind of let you know where you're supposed to play, left or right. I'll do the same thing here. And so now it's telling me, I need to be over here on the left-hand side. So when it's on the left-hand side, it's usually the tight end. So typically, if there's a tight end lined up over there, the tight end is typically your guy. You need to make sure you're covering him on streaks and other things like that. So I'm even further left over here on this one. So one of the dudes in the bunch is going to be my guy. Yep, so they're always on the trail. So you got to kind of pay attention to that when they run their punches. Usually it's the trail guy that you have to be on. Again, I'm over here on the left-hand side as well. And we'll take a look here. Whoever comes into this area is mine. If that would have been a pass, it would have been that slot receiver. If that slot receiver comes on a crosser or a slant, then that's your man. You need to make sure that you're staying on him. So this situation right here, as you can see, there's a tight end lined up here. So that tight end's my guy. That's my dude. I gotta stay with him the whole time. If you don't stay with him the whole time, he's gonna get wide open. Even though you have a hook zone. Obviously, the hook zone is mine, but even though I have a spy right here, that spy is not going to stay with me. So you got to make sure you're lining up, staying with your dude. They're running a lot of draw plays right now. Going to kick that unnecessary field goal. We always love to see right here. Don't need it, but I get it. Point spread, that type of situation. Got to make sure they're covering the spread. Garth, I appreciate you stopping in, and Big H, thanks for checking it out as well. We're doing some tutorial stuff, a little bit of man blitz stuff, a little bit of zone coverage stuff as well. And then we're kind of talking a little bit about the
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring
beta
it
for the
out.
college
He's
football
tackled at the
27 that will
10.
be
Now
coming
in good
out here
field
not too
position to
long
start
from
the
now.
drive.
So we've got, let's
The
see,
Fighting Irish
we're
offense is back
25th.
on the field. They've
And
got a
so, yeah,
big push in here in the
we'll be
latter
coming out here
stages.
pretty quick.
Great feeling to be up big on
That's
the
what I was talking
road.
about right there, about making sure that if you're running to the
They'll
outside,
tackle him at the 17-yard line.
like let's run that play back again
That's
to
the
the
mark of a
outside zone.
well-coached team. These
So
guys
we
don't
want
even
to
pay attention to the score.
LB,
They're
and then
just
we're
out
gonna
there
go full
executing
slide.
and
So full
churning
sliding
up
on
yards. Good solid
my
run there
line.
as this
So that's
clock
going to give me
continues to wind down.
more
This
blocking
offense
on
has
that
had a
left hand
great day.
side. Over
Not
there.
much on that play. Brought down short.
Right to the right side.
Comes to the line
LB.
quickly.
Left. Over there. We're going to check our blocking. And so we got lots of coverage there. The only problem is what you can see right there is that one guy that's unblocked right there. So we're going to
Trying
take
to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
So more important than
23,
anything,
good enough for a first down.
running the football,
How
you need to make
impressive
sure
these
that you
guys
got
been up
guys that are
front
covered.
today.
See right there?
Big third
So
down.
we've got dudes
Know
that's
what you
not
need
even
to
going to be
do.
blocked.
Get the first down.
We're going to full
Continue
slide
to
it.
hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer
And then we've
to
got a half
securing a
slide.
victory.
He'll hand it off.
So I switched that one over to a half slide. We had a one-on-one situation right there. What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to unblock a defender. And let's see if we can get somebody on that defender right there. So we're going to go there. I'm going to go unblock that dude. And see, it does not give us a blocker on the guy up there. So let's go unblock this guy. Yeah, so now we have a blocker up there. But we haven't unblocked.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere.
So it's kind of one of those situations, I think. Like, what dude do you think you can make this? Situational type of deal.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came
Who can you
in
make
here
this
and
on what
handled
situation?
business.
I'm going to go over
Expected
here.
to
I'm going
do
to pop
what
over
they
here
did
real
with-
quick. And we're going to run a little bit of Tekken real quick. Just to make sure that my stream is running the way that I want it to. So I got my CPU usage down. So I think we're good to go. I mean, I've been kind of watching over here on the side view over here to see. Looks like we're pulling in some 5-star guys. Looking pretty good. So bear with me for a second. We're going to play a little bit of Tekken right quick. We're going to do just a little practice run right quick. I'm not going to get into any online play or anything like that. We're just going to pop over here and check it. Make sure I'm not getting a CPU spike like I was. And I mean, it's not that big a deal playing college football. I've not had a whole bunch of lagging issues, but this is one of the better games to kind of check your stream CPU usage to see if it's able to keep up with it, that type of deal. So give me just a second here. We'll get through all this good stuff. We'll do a quick little practice. Right quick like. This game typically loads up a little bit quicker than this. I don't know what we got going on here. I guess it has been a couple days since I played, so. Alright, we'll go back. Go just a little quick practice right quick. So I can immediately see my CPU usage is up a little bit. Go with the favorite right here, Glitch. Nina. Good old Nina looking like Sam from Rad Jump. I don't know if you guys check that out on YouTube, but go check her out if you have not. I'm going to play a little bit of Savina. Little Savina. Alright, let's check out this CPU usage. Looking pretty good. Looking like, so we're up to 34. Yeah, we're running a little bit high. I know. Don't be beating me up too bad. So now we're up to 42, which is not bad. We were running right around there. I can get going here. Oh, that's a good little test. It's not too bad. Need to go back there and rewind it there. Real quick. Check it out. We'll kind of take a look here, rewind this a little bit. Just want to double check. Just want to check the stream, make sure we're not getting any lag going on here. I think it's not bad considering we're getting 42% on our CPU usage. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yep. And we're running that smooth on Tekken. That's what's up. That's kind of gives me a good indication that we're not going to have any issues, especially with college football. So college football can run about 10% lower, since it's got a lot less going on in the background and everything. So, all right, it looks pretty good. Looks like I haven't practiced today. Is what that looked like. That practice run. I love that character though. Nina's where it's at. If you like to play Tekken and you want a really easy to use player, straight out of the gate, Nina's where it's at for sure. I can see why the pros like using Nina, because ease of use is she's so easy to use, it's not even funny. Alright, we got a contested specialist here. We're going to ramp it up to 25. Another contested specialist. Go up to 50 on him. Move his up to 50. Move Camerson up. We gonna leave those two dudes on there just because. Alright, we got a thumper here. These are all my 3-star dudes, right? 3-star, 3 stars. Oh, we lost the wide receiver. Of course we did. At the main wide receiver we wanted to get, we lost him. Dang it. I'm not exactly sure how we keep losing these guys to these lower programs, but I mean, we're bringing in a pretty good class so far, just not near as much at the wide receiver position I was hoping to get. Let's go take a look at the wide receivers right quick and just see what's available. See if there's any 4 stars here. Elusive route runners. We know we don't like those. We'll check out this speedster just to check him out. Physical tested. There's probably not going to be a whole bunch available. I know he's not any good. I already checked him out. These route artists are always too slow. We'll check out him. I don't think I've checked him out yet. Gadget. That gadget right there might be where it's at. Let's just go right here. Yeah, Burner. Yeah, I knew we probably already checked him out. And he would be alright to switch over to a tight end if I was sticking around, but I'm not. So we're going to move him. This gadget will definitely be a good player to put in there that we did not get our speedster we wanted to get right there. He's actually really good. 6'5", press pro already on him. We're gonna add him and possibly the speedster. Oh yeah, look at there. Worked out. Okay, that's alright. I mean, we're probably not gonna get this dude, but we can schedule a visit too, which is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule a visit on him. We know brand exposure is where it's at for him. We'll go right there. This dude's kind of got some competition. He really doesn't, so we got 25 on him. And well, I mean, Central Michigan. I don't think that we're gonna lose him to Central Michigan anytime soon. So we'll go 50 here. And we got 25 left actually. So we'll go 50 on him as well. Okay, good deal. And that worked out. That's all right. You know what I mean? That speedster's quite a bit faster, 96 speed. So I'm glad that they finally fixed that though, because the speedsters were coming in really slow this year. Like the gadget receivers were always faster, and then the contested specialists were coming in faster than the speedsters, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, but they made a correction on that, which is good. Hopefully, College Football 27 they don't have to correct it, but you know what we do here? We kind of drop in some comments and holler at them. Say, if you listening, guess what? You know what I mean? It's like, need to fix that because it's definitely not what it should be. So, not when they're consistently coming in super slow. You know what I mean? And when I say slow, like 93 speed was the fastest speed I was finding, which is super weird for a speed. So they're coming in 96 speed, 97, 98. I have not seen him. I don't think I've seen one 99 wide receiver on this one. I'm not sure if I have or not. Maybe earlier on in the season or something. But I know when I played the beta, I found quite a few 99 wide receivers. So it looks like the speedster for 27 is going to be really nice. But we'll see what happens. I know the ball carrier moves are super nice on 27. And the skills trainer, I'm going to tell you right now, the skills trainer is one of the best I've ever seen for one of the college football games that they've ever had. So, skills trainer is super good. I'm going to put him on.
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is
put him out there on the post, and I don't know what it was, but then safeties decided to come down and cover that, and that's ugly. I don't know what defense that was. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, okay, well that's a blitz. No wonder why. I was like, I don't know what that defense was, but it didn't even feel like they were, it felt like they were coming down to cover that drag right there, you know what I mean? So I guess I threw the ball though before they really got a chance to really get heat on me. But yeah, I mean, I felt like they were dropping down to like cover that drag. I was like, what in the world? But it was actually a blitz, so. But they were definitely dropping down, so. But we're going to torch that every time. That's what that post route will do for you. You know what I mean? You got that fast speedster wide receiver out there in the slot. I threw like around. It'll pay dividends for you. You know what I mean? Put the plays in the right spots. Move them around, put them in different packages for them. Play it like you would a real game of football. You know what I'm saying? Coach it like you would a real game of football. This game out here can be a lot of fun. The only problem is, I think a lot of people just play it as a recreation video game. All the fun out of it that they can get, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's fun, they let the coordinators pick plays and just run what they pick, you know what I mean? And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I like having my own defenses out there. Doing special things for that. Change it up, we're going to do this, we're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to do a little bit of overload blitz, but it's also going to have a little loop in there as well. Get out there and take care of that situation ourselves.
And the defense
Well, a lot of
getting
people
a
don't like
hand
to
in there
click
on
on,
third down.
click on
Navy will
arches
have to punt it away.
up in here.
Getting
So
our first
I've been
look of the
clicking on
afternoon
for
at the punter.
a long time. Back when catching was not
Wants to bring it back.
like it was. It
They'll
was
put
like
that return
possession
to a
catch
stop
and
at
back
the
catch and all
33,
that
but
good
the
stuff.
offense set up in pretty
And
good field position.
you had the opportunity to
Notre
just
Dame
go
has
out there
the
and
ball
catch
and
the ball
ready to
yourself.
get
I did
moving.
a lot of
They
catching.
torched this defense with an explosive passing play
We're
for a
going to do
score
the same
last
thing.
time
I'm
out.
going to
Let's
go
see
ahead
if they
and
go
first
right
down.
back at him. Looking to throw on first
It
down.
always catches back
Sings it
shoulder
complete to the right.
every time on this
And a good job of
table
coverage
routes.
by that
Man, I
defense,
wish
just
they
a
would
short
change.
pickup.
And I hope they do. It's a little comeback right there. That's the thing about Navy, man. If you guys have not done a Navy rebuild, you really should, because Navy rebuilds they're excellent with their stadium. Their stadium's outstanding. Really good.
They'll go to work in the
Oh
air
my
on
goodness,
second
he got
down.
me.
Nowhere close on
That
that
dude
one
got
as
me
he.
super quick. Let's take a look at this and see. See what we had here. A little stunt. Nope, just a blitz. Just a good little blitz, and I almost had enough time to get the ball out there. So I was hitting him on the comeback route. I may have been able to actually hit that just a split second faster. About right there. You know what I mean? About right as he gets about right there. I think if I would have started winding up on it, if I would have just lobbed past it, I think I'd been all right. Lob past it would have been a touchdown. Anyway, if you know what I mean.
After the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
No,
Unloads to the
not
wideout.
it. That was not it at all. I thought that dude that was covering right there, when he was backing up right there, I thought this dude right here, I thought he was covering that running back. So I'm sitting there watching him going out there to cover that running back like that. I thought he was going to stay on him. I didn't think it was a pure zone. Thought it was a match. So I thought this dude right here is going to be just absolutely wide open. I'll just throw it underneath. And when I already made the decision to throw it, the dude had backed off the running back right there in real time. And boom, I'd already made the decision because I'm sitting there watching that linebacker just break towards that dude. Is what it is. Sometimes people make mistakes on their leads.
They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory.
Sometimes mistakes
happen. They stop him just a link or two short of the
I can tell you this much. Next time I see that happen, I won't be throwing the football. That's the thing about
out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Learning from your mistakes.
Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first
always learn from them, you know what I mean?
Here's this offense with
nothing wrong with making mistakes. Try to learn from them. They're all good.
Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere.
Let's go over here. I'm going to keep Ellington in.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such
We're going to see because
tremendous
that dude's a really
instincts. As
good
soon as
pass
he
rushing
sees run, he's
defensive
coming
tackle.
downhill. He's got great
And
speed.
I actually
He
increased his
gets you
speed
on the
quite
ground.
a
That's why
bit the
he's
other
one of
day.
the
So
best linebackers in the entire
we'll see if we can.
And he was
We'll see if we can
to
keep him
lose
in
yardage
on
on
pass
that play, able
rush.
to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We're going to run a little cover
And that just
6.
looked off. The timing, the rhythm.
And I
don't
might
know what
actually
it
get
was,
torched
but
here on
using
the
that option,
scene.
man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Well, this is a disappointing drive
I would have
for
been
the
in
offense,
trouble.
considering where
And
this
both of
drive
those
started
receivers
in
right
their
there
opponent
would have
territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've
a
got to be
vertical
better throwing the
concept
football in
right
those
there.
types
I'll
of
get
situations.
the fact that they did not actually worked out in our favor.
That'll bring him to within
Because that probably would have got us
the last
torched.
drive ended with
in
a
that
field goal. The
situation.
kickoff team out there to send
I
it
don't like to
away.
return it all the time. But
He'll bring it back from inside.
wow,
his
what happened
5.
there? Oh my goodness.
Not a whole lot of room
What
to
did my dude
operate
do
on
right there? I'm not sure. So I was looking at my blockers. So what did he do? Oh wow, he just got dumbed out. That's weird. You don't see that happen very often. I was up there looking at my blockers to see where I wanted to go, and he just like dumbed out. That's very weird. Huh. That's very odd. I don't even know how to describe what I just saw
First
happen
play
right
of
there.
this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
I'm gonna
He
go
might
just a
want another
little
play.
flat route instead of the table.
To the air, it's Samuel. Plucks it
I'm
out of
not
the
gonna
air.
move here.
Oh, what a move. Gets it out to the
Yeah, instead of running the
27-yard
table
line, and
route
they'll
off
move the
that every
chains
time,
for a
I'm gonna
first
try to
down.
run just a straight up flat.
Notre Dame lines up quickly.
See if we can
All right, defense, you got to turn the page.
run
Just gave up an
something,
explosive play
anything
through the
here.
air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up
Got
now.
Shifty
Get
on
ready
it
for
now.
another
We need
one.
to upgrade this
He'll
Shifty. I
step
think
out
it
of
Shifty
bounds
helped him
right
a
at the
lot.
44. A big time pickup on that one.
Right out of the gate.
Now they'll line it up from the
But
44
I think we
on 1st and
need.
10.
Oh, we got some offsides.
Hand off from the gun.
Surely we didn't get holding
They make the
immediately.
stop, but
Yeah, we
there
got
is
a
a
little
flag
offside
on the
situation.
field. We'll see what that's all about.
Not sure what happened there, but maybe the game's trying to make up for the little dumbed
Yeah, and you
out
see some people
kick
get
return
upset with offsides
situation
in the
there.
defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just
Go with
part
the
of being
max
great off the
block.
football. Sometimes you gas out, and
Yep,
sometimes you'll be wrong.
got a little pancake. It was kind of late,
And the second
but
one,
you'll see. I'll
usually
show the
it takes
replay
me
here. So when you get a little max protection situation on these run plays, you do end up getting more pancakes. So that dude ended up getting a pancake. Well, not really. I guess not a pancake, but he did throw him to the ground. Yeah, definitely not a pancake, but he definitely did go to the ground.
Defense snows him under after a very short
Let's try it
game.
again.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions
that little half
are so
slide
real.
works pretty
The
well as
coaches
well.
get super tight and they start
certain
talking about things, Jesse.
situations.
So you don't just treat it as another game.
Well,
No, it's
see,
hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games.
they claim
not just because
to
of what it
have made
means
some
to your season, but
changes
because
as
of
far as
what the
what
fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important
the way
those
the man
rivalries are.
plays trails and
To
things
the
like
air
that.
on
This
first
this
down. Quickly out to the
27,
tight
I
end.
didn't see any difference.
All the way
But
down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
that was something they seemed pretty
Time
proud
winding
of
down
when they
in
were
the
talking
quarter as
about
they
it.
come to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
My thing about it is like
Complete to the
this.
left.
It's
And a good pickup
if
to
you know
move
how to read the
chains, and clock
defense
will
and you're actually
expire.
reading
That's how they'll
defenses
be set
before the
up to
snap
start
and
the
after the
second
snap,
quarter.
it's not going to make a
first
difference
down here as
anyway.
they go back to
Because
work.
with that
We've
trail
come to
route
the
right
end
there,
of the
that trail
period,
route,
and
it
Notre
doesn't just
Dame
beat me.
has the lead. And we've
And
come to the end of
a
the
lot of
first
people
as
are
we
like,
take a
you know,
moment to
they
check
see me
out the
run it,
stats
you know,
so far.
watching me throw it to the drag a bunch and stuff like that. I don't want that drag. That drag's not what
Heading
I
in
want.
the opposite
I
directions
want the
now
deep
as we
corner
crank
route,
it up
you
in the
know, when
second.
it's a man play, you know what I mean? But they're not going
Notre
to give
Dame will
me
get
that
things
deep
started with a fresh
corner
set of
route on this game
downs.
very often. It's more the drag that you
Using his
get
legs,
out of
it's
that
Hooks. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
what's the name of the trail play.
Follow the blockers. The offensive
But
line
what makes the
will
trail
move
play
to
so
the
good?
hallelujah land.
It's just a straight up bone stock, great play because it beats so many different defenses. There's not a lot of defenses you can run. Just bone stock that will stop it. You know what I mean? You have to make a lot of changes to stop that play, and then kind of get lucky. To be honest with you, get lucky and have somebody make a bad read.
And here
Get
comes
over
the Navy
here.
offense.
We're gonna
There's a
change
little more
him.
urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to
Defensive
put up a
tackle or
field goal and
defensive
start this
end.
one down 14-3.
This is one thing I don't like doing. I don't like playing any zone out of the mid blitz.
Leaves it with the back.
It's just
Good
there's so many
blocking up
holes
front. Great job
in it.
following it. He's got 6
I
to
mean,
the
we change
18.
it up at first.
The midshipman
I just
could
change
get
up the
really
defense,
aggressive
but
here on 2nd and short. Scanning
The
the
holes
field.
just
It's
seem
Higgins.
so massive. Don't get a lot
And
of
the
pressure either.
defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
So this one right here, we're gonna go with the
Quarterback is going to
buzz.
have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot
I think we're
hold
gonna
on
get
to
a
the
little
football
bit
too
more
long with
pressure on
players
this
like
one,
that getting after.
and then we're gonna shift it. There we go. Yeah, that was nice.
From the
That little
shotgun
buzz
now,
play, that
here's
was
an
pretty nice.
inside give.
That's more we
That'll
might run a
knock him
little bit
down
more
for a
often. I
loss
think
of
we're
a
gonna get a
couple.
bit more pressure out of that,
Navy
even though
will
we're
have
in
to
the
punt it
zone.
away.
So we'll probably switch that up
He
just a
gets it
little
away
bit.
from his own end zone.
Come over here.
Makes the
Move.
catch. Wants to make a move upfield.
I'm over here trying to
And
make
the
moves like
returner will be
27.
knocked
You know what I mean?
down.
And it just kind of shows the massive
Here
difference
come
in
the Irish back on offense. Man, what a drive that was the
ball
last time they
carrier
had
moves.
it. Basically the length of the
Did
field.
I hit my
Much
zero?
better starting point this time.
Okay. This play's just not giving me any
The
difference.
give to the
Look.
single back.
Maybe the way the
Just what they were looking
defense is
for, and
set
he's
there.
got him set up in business at the 35.
Let's go with
for
it
the
full
first down.
slide. Yeah, full slide.
And
Gives it
after
to me.
giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute
Yeah.
now. They've got to get
Nice
ready to
little
go because
pancake
the
out
offense
there.
is going tempo.
Makes it
Talking
past
about,
the
ooh, a
marker.
little hesitation
Turning it
move before we
on.
take it in.
Touchdown,
Hit that
Irish.
little hezzy
Big
before we take it
Irish,
in.
and
Let's
it
go.
was
You
lights
know
out
what
after that. They've extended the lead and
I
taken
mean?
control here
And
in
let's
week
get
9.
this off.
Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through
We
it
get
for 6.
to,
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can
yeah, it's
make
nice.
big
I mean, it
plays
is
like
what it
this,
is. It's
man, it's
Navy,
hard to
you
call a
know,
lot of
because
passes.
we're
I'm just
going
going
to
to
go ahead
feed this guy the rock.
and take care of Navy pretty
And he'll
easily.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the
Let's
25.
go over here to this 3-4. So if you
And the
got a
midshipman
3-4,
offense making its way back
and if
onto
you
the
haven't
field.
already, I mean,
So
if you're
far,
not
they've
running a
only been
custom
able to
playbook
muster a field
in your
goal, but hoping to
dynasties,
get
you should
things
do.
cooking here.
I mean, it
Let's
is
see
what
if
it
they
is.
can
You
get
do it
something
tomorrow.
going
I'll
here
take
late in the
full
half.
advantage of everything that they give us
They'll try to
as
get
far
the
as
edge on the
dynasty
left.
wise, because
Not
that was for a
much
long
doing
time. They
there.
didn't
He
give us
gets it to
custom
the
playbooks
26, a
in
gain of
dynasty,
1.
and it's not.
Didn't get much on first down.
So
It's second and 9.
anytime they give us something new for dynasty, I take full advantage of it.
Right back to the well.
Run your
He'll
custom
push his way
playbooks.
out to the
A
30,
lot
a
more
pickup
fun
of
that way.
3. Ball
Especially
sitting
on
right at the
offense. I mean, of
30.
course,
It'll be
defense
3rd
gives
and
you the
short.
opportunity to really take a look at all the different defensive formations.
To the
So
ground with the
really
back.
looking forward to it.
He's going to lose
College
a
football
yard on that
27,
one.
just getting a different look at all the different pressures
I think
and
the
all that
offensive
good
coordinators
stuff.
over there
For
going, thank goodness we don't play them
27,
This
I
defense has
mean,
been
we
suffocating.
did do
This
the beta,
offense
but
got
we
to
didn't
find
really
something
get.
moving
I don't
forward
feel like we
that
got
they can hang
big
their
enough
hat on,
sample
some kind of identity. Today
size
they
to
were
be
shut
honest with
down,
you. I
but
didn't
listen,
live on the
there's a
game
game
or
next week,
anything,
right?
but
Like, got to
I just
continue to find what it is
played it
that
when I
makes this
could
team
and
go, that makes them
when I
tick,
talked to
that makes
them.
them get
So
first downs, and then hopefully move
I
the
guess
football.
maybe I should have lived on it a little bit longer,
Notre
but
Dame has the ball and ready to get
you know what
moving.
it is.
No
Things
reason to
happen.
be in a big rush.
Gotta
They
take
have
care of
some
your
time here late in the
responsibilities.
half.
Let's do a half slide on this one.
He leaves it with his back.
I'm telling you, this half
There
slide
he
right here
goes.
is really nice.
At the
They
30.
did nerf out the double team
The
though.
10.
I was
Touchdown, fighting
running
Irish. He
double
broke away
teams
from the
on
defense, and
linebackers
they couldn't catch him.
during one of my streams.
I love the
And I
execution
was showing
on
people
that
how to
play.
run the
Great
ball,
blocking
set
up
up
front
for
just to get the ball
run
carrier
plays, and I was showing them how
opportunity
to
in the second level of the defense.
go
And
in
at
and
that point, it was
double
make a
team
guy miss
linebackers and things like
use the
that to really
speed.
get run
That was
plays
a
that just open
perfectly
up like crazy.
executed play.
And literally,
And the
like,
extra point gives them a
I don't know, about
28-3
20 minutes into the
lead.
stream, they switched it
And for a
and
quick update,
nerfed
let's
it.
go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
They got rid of
Guys,
it
just
real
wanted to
quick.
give you a
Like, I was
quick
like,
update
yeah,
on a game
that
happening
probably
in
does
the
need to be
SEC.
nerfed, you know what I mean?
Auburn
So,
has the lead right now, but I'd hold off
and
on
y'all
that
think,
celebration over
sometimes
at
they
Toomer's
do
Corner for the
they
moment.
do
This
quick
one is
patches,
not
you know what I'm
over.
saying? Like,
They're up by
go in and
4
change things
over
and
Georgia.
make sure people
Week
aren't
in
doing
and
stuff
week
that
out in the SEC,
is
it's a
completely
battle of
taking
attrition,
advantage,
and
you
if
know what I
anything
mean? So,
big changes,
because
you'll
that
hear
was,
about
I'm
it
not
here.
gonna lie,
Thanks for the
that's
update on
a
that
little
one.
bit too
Kevin, let us know when
overpowered.
it goes final.
It was too
They'll
easy
put
for
this
me
one
to
in play first snap of
set
the
up
drive
double
from the
teams on
25.
linebackers and then just
Looking to throw, it's
run the
Higgins.
freaking ball like
Throws
crazy.
to the wideout. And it's incomplete.
It
Deflected,
basically
knocked
made the
away by
inside
the
zone
knee.
unstoppable.
I mean,
So
some people just
there's
have a
nothing you're
knack
gonna
for
be
the
able to do
football, and he's one of those guys,
to
and he
stop
just
it.
gets
So
the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation
that's a nice
in
little play right
interceptions for
there.
a reason. Just such a
Heat kind of came in late right there. Did you get it?
Once that ball was loose, offense
Heat
didn't
came
have a
in late
chance.
for us
Defenders
right there.
everywhere. It's a turnover. This
Gonna do this
offense
right
has it
here.
with really good field position.
Actually, I like the table out.
Quarterback making checks.
See, I hate
Looking
that.
downfield
I
on first
just hate the
down.
back shoulder,
And this
holding back
one will be
shoulder thing that
stopped
they
for
did.
no gain.
The
Notre
table
Dame
out,
right
so
back to the
then,
line.
I don't know. It is what it is, and you gotta do what you gotta
Back to
do to
pass
keep
on
people
second
from
down.
just abusing the routes, but at the same time, man, if it's there, it's there. You know what I mean?
And they add 6 more to the board with that
I don't know. Maybe I just need to figure out a different way.
Well, just as you would expect,
to throw your pass lead, but
Didn't recently.
it's like
You
every
gotta
time
make
it
sure
seems
you
like every
field
time I get it
position
to where it's
count.
doing
When you've
something
got
decent,
opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the
it
offense
changes.
took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points
I
they
would
needed.
like to see that change to where when you're pass
And it'll
leading,
be
it's
a
not going
touchback. The ball will come out to the
to the
25-yard line. And Navy will go back on
back
the
shoulder.
attack.
You know what I
These
mean?
guys have taken
Like
some
I'm
body
definitely
blows
throwing
in the
in front
first
of
half,
you.
but now a chance to do
Probably
something to feel a little better going
not
into
giving me
halftime.
Reese, they got to respond
that.
now.
It's giving me
They
back
got to
shoulder.
put points on the board right here. Cut into
I mean,
this
I guess maybe
deficit,
I could probably
create
do
a
the
little bit of
opposite.
momentum because this one's going to
Didn't
get out
think
of
about
hand
that.
otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses
Maybe it's
out there that
counterintuitive.
might just say, okay, let's just
Take it away.
regroup and figure it out.
Keep
This
up,
offense
man,
doesn't
to the
have time
opposite
to do
end.
that. They've got to be
Go get
aggressive.
him.
They've
Quarterback
I was
feeling the
saying,
pressure,
at
and
some
down
point,
he
guys, you
goes
gotta
at
go
the
different.
22.
I do need to put
Now
my
a
pass
lot of
rush
work
and
to do
defensive
to move
tackle
the
in there.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier
It's
sack.
definitely a lot better than the pass rush. I feel like they're gonna run it here, running that clock. So
They'll move the tight end.
what are we doing here?
An unforced error there. They don't get the
Oh, they
snap
ran
off
it
in
automatic. Yeah. Just gonna decline it.
This
If I decline it,
defense
it's
happy
keep it.
with how that last play
I'm
turned
keeping
out, so
it.
they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they do on third down.
It'd been nice to just keep the clock running here on this one. This game, maybe.
Looking for a man. It's Higgins. Throws to
Come
the
on,
tight
man.
end. He makes a
Can't come down and
catch.
cover that. You know
They
what I
get
mean?
him down at the
Do
36.
better.
It will be a first down.
Let's take care of that
We got a
situation.
timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get
Come
more
on.
points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top
Oh,
on
is
first
that a
down.
backward pass? That's not a
Quarterback needs
backward
to make
pass.
a better throw
That's
there.
not a-
Incomplete.
That's not a backward pass right there. Let me see. No, I guess that's not. No. Just the way it kind of came out.
The
Came out of
offense
the
just has
receiver's
not
hand.
been
It looked
able
like
to
a
find a
backward
way
pass.
to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
Definitely
That
was
was a
not a
really
backward.
good example of it again. If they're going to
I
score
did
more
a lot
points
of
in the
it.
second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
What are we
at
doing
halftime.
there, guys?
They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of
Somebody
midfield.
should be
They'll
taking
mark it
care
at
of
the
that. Maybe we
48,
need to jam
and
it.
this offense is rolling.
Jam it. Play over the top here.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running
Feel
out
like
of
it's gonna
time
be a
here in the
focus
first
game
half.
right
They're
here.
going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Vertical.
Here's the pressure.
I had to
And
do
the
that.
quarterback will be
Yes,
slung down back at the 43. We've got a
This
timeout
is
in the
a Hail
waning
Mary type of
seconds of the half.
situation.
Maybe a chance to get off a couple
Extra
more
blue
plays.
out there.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Once in a while, we
And
like to
that'll
change
be
that
incomplete.
up.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a
Good
shot there, and now it's fourth
Get
down.
everybody out there.
Just
and try
enough
to see
time
if we
for
can get some
one
speed on
final
this quick.
play in this half. On fourth down, looking to pass. He lofts one down the
Yeah,
sideline.
cut off. Let's go.
He's picked
Come on now.
off, and he's
Nope.
thrown a dozen of them.
Nope.
And
Couldn't
the
get nothing
defender
done.
is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first
Yeah,
half.
Karen. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go, my guy. For sure. Got the
That's the end of
MVP.
the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our
I
halftime
picked up
update.
the deluxe version.
Ready to
So
go here in the
I
second
think
half,
it was
and Notre
the.
Dame will kick it away.
I guess it was the MVP as well, is what I got. Let me take a look.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ooh,
And here comes the Navy offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little
yeah,
confidence.
deluxe and both.
he hasn't
Yeah,
gone
that's
well.
where it's at for
When you're
sure.
trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does
Just gonna do
everything
that right
matter
there.
and
We're gonna
hinge
cover
on
two
this, 'cause
situations.
every possession in the
Since I
second
haven't
half
run the
is
ball.
going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What
In
do you
theory,
worry?
the cover
Nothing
two
went
should
well.
be the better
They get
option.
enough rush,
And I
and
need
it
to
pays
go.
off the sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's
We gotta
losing
take
today.
Ellington
They've
in.
given up
Yeah,
5
put
sacks. They
Ellington.
cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
There we go.
Navy
That's what
will
we
try
want.
to fight its way out of this hole here on second
Got
down.
Ellington at the middle and got pass
The
rushing
give to
like
the
crazy
back.
outside. Wow. That was nothing. That was
Good,
nothing crazy.
solid tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short.
Ship that over there.
Corners showing
That's
press. They want to be
inside
physical here.
Is
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's
someone
not
take
going
care
to
of that.
make
Yep,
it. What a
MVP
job by
plus
this defense to stop
member
him in his
get
tracks.
both. Which
Navy will
that's what
have
you
to
should
punt
get
it
on.
away.
If you're gonna get on something, get on MVP plus. That's where it's at.
And good work
7
by
days
the coverage
early.
team to get the return man down on the ground.
Monthly members
Here
only
come the
ultimate team
Irish back
packs.
on offense. They've been
So
dominated.
you
Now
get
they'll
quite a
try to
bit.
execute
You
to
gotta
their
do
own
that
standard.
MVP plus.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
That's good. Ooh,
They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right
Got
spot.
a
They
bright
stop
spot
him
right
after a
there.
gain
Do
of
it
2 to the
cross
28.
there.
Picked up 2
I always
yards on that
love
last when they
that
need 8 on second
on
down.
that deep post right there. If you can get
Dropping back,
open.
it's Samuel.
Out,
Dances away to buy
out
time.
real low. Nope.
Couldn't find
I'll tell you one
anyone
thing I
open
noticed
here.
on
He'll
the
live to fight another play. It'll
on
be
the
third
beta,
down.
receivers do
Now
start
this
to get
offense
open
tries
more.
to figure out a way to
when they're
move the
scrambling.
chains after the second down
They try to get
misfire.
open quicker, which is cool.
Got it set up on the outside.
Screen enforcer.
Breaks into the open.
That
Out
screen
across
enforcer
the
is where it's
40 and
at
forced
for
out of
sure.
bounds
If
at
you
the
don't have
42,
that.
and now
We'll run
this
across
offense
right
is
here.
clicking.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third
Oh.
quarter, but when you've
Oh.
got the playmakers,
That's ugly.
Snatches it on the right.
That was
And he'll
ugly. I thought
ramble to
13
the
was coming across
34
pretty
before he's
big,
finally knocked down.
but it was not.
And you see so many smart wide receivers,
Just
so many
following
smart tight
along
ends nowadays
the
that
road,
they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work
yeah,
with
see
their
that?
quarterback,
Back
and they
shoulder,
find
everything.
them, and they sit down
That's
in
a,
them
a
and
freaking
make
back
big
shoulder.
plays.
And I'm
It's
like,
tough to
oh,
sit back in zone against
this
such
should be
smart players
something.
nowadays.
I'm gonna see if I
Notre Dame
throw
has made this
back
second down
shoulder.
play much more difficult after going backwards.
That throw front.
Looking to
Yeah.
fire.
So I was gonna
Gets it to the
say, I
back.
was like, is
And
Aaron
maybe
do
he'll
this?
get
Well, I'm
back to
like,
the line of scrimmage, but no
instead
more
of
than
trying to
that.
pass lead it, I need to be
It'll
going
be
the other way.
third and long.
But it's not.
Wants to keep it in the air. Sets up the screen.
The shifty action
Sweet
up
cut
there.
there.
Little
Got
shifty
it out of
action up
bounds
the play.
at the 22. A good
RPO
play for
sneak
this
peek.
offense as they are threatening to score.
Little sneak peek to the
Notre
back
Dame ready to go with
there.
another first down. Motion from the back.
So,
Takes the
that's all
easy
I'm like,
completion.
man, if it would just throw it.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards
I'd
on
be
the
getting
first down
so
play.
open.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mooney.
I got that phone, you know what I mean?
And they take it in for 6
Drives is
more
perfect.
points.
It's not an issue at all.
These two
But
guys, they just share
I'm
the
gonna do this
plans,
right
and
here.
they
We're gonna
knew
take our little
exactly what to do. Dave.
muff
Man,
off
how many
here.
times do we
Little
hear
muffler.
that? The quarterback talk about it.
Cut a little clean it, covers it up. Let's see if it gets it a little bit louder
I
here
knew
for
what he
us.
saw. We're on the same page.
We got
We've done
tuned
this
in
before.
quite a bit,
That
so
kid
we'll see what
makes
happens here.
those plays.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch.
Okay, you know, I think that actually helped us out quite a bit as far as our volume and actually understanding what I'm saying too.
Ready to get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got the back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Back to pass, it's Samuel. Gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes a grab past the marker. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The definition of
that last pass where he missed it, I was kind of like pass leading. I was like, what is that? How did he
look at the card, right? That
hit
card's
that? But we'll see what happens right
maybe
here.
I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
Scramble.
Nothing to worry about.
Saw that free safety coming over to cover that, so that's that thing right there too. They love to dive on the road for sure.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna pound it off a little bit.
Down at 2nd and 7.
Kind of drain it down. You know what it is. So get our backups in. Let's put our backups in there. 7 backups. We're all right with kicking a field goal here as well. If we don't get this, it's okay.
Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Yep. They were lining up for the run for sure. We'll go in here and put our cheap clock on.
Makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt.
I don't like using that view to kick at all.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Rides to back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Here come the Irish back on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The hand to the running back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Samuel. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down. They stop him just a bit short.
I've always been a fan of staying aggressive until there's zeros on the clock. I know they've got a big lead, but they're not going to put their 4th-string offense out there and just run fullback dive. While we're competing in this game, while we're staying on the field, stop us. We're going to keep taking shots, and you're seeing the speed, the athleticism, the playmakers that they have still going to work here late.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football.
Trying to figure out why I have my
This offense has put together a nice day,
starters,
man. Like just balance,
weird.
rhythm, timing,
I'm
play
exactly
calling,
sure what the
everything
deal
has
with that
worked.
is,
That's
but-
why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Probably because they're trying to clock out there, but
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
yeah, I have no clue why it all of a sudden put in my
Changes
starting quarterback, unless my other quarterback got hurt. I guess it could have been. Freshman could have got hurt on that play. I don't know
Because they hate each other.
what the deal with that was, but I guess I didn't even take a look at the injury. Let me take a look at the injury report real quick and see if my dude got hurt. Doesn't show him got hurt, but maybe he got hurt for a couple plays or something like that. Who knows? Kind of weird. Damn no. Fumbleruski. Did I forget to do my recruiting for that week? Or not? For some reason, I feel like I forgot to do my recruiting right there. Not sure. Got some FCS East coming in here to see what we got going on. That's our first 3-star guy, huh? Very nice. I didn't realize we just got our first 3-star dude. I'm going to bump this up to 50. I think I'm going to bump everybody up to pretty much 50 unless we've got somebody we need to invite. Let's take a look here. Is there anybody we need to invite? So we really need this safety, so I'm thinking let's go ahead and invite this safety. Ball State. I'd like to have this left guard. Is there any other gems? Okay, here we go. Conference Prestige. Let's go there. For some reason, our playing style went down. Not exactly sure what happened there. There's another gem. Championship contender. And then maybe we'll bring in our... What else we have? We got a 10 there. Championship contender there. Okay, let's go ahead and go 50 on these folks right here. Go ahead and hard sell there. You know, typically I would not do that since that's a C+. I don't really like that, so let's go send the house. I guess I'm just weird. I just don't like it when they have the lower grades like that, especially the F. If there's an F there, I will not ever hard sell on an F. Oh, we only have 40 points, huh? Okay, that's what's up. Alrighty, let me take a look and see what we've got here. See if we can find 10. Say pull that from there, do that on 50. Okay, good. Good to go now. Stream's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing any glitching going on, so pretty happy with that. I don't know what's going on there as far as going back over there. What's it got me going on here? Now we're back over here. Alright, so we got an FCS team right here. That's not going to be anything very exciting. I think we're at the back end of our schedule, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're week 10. Let's take a look at our schedule and see what we got left. Got this FCS team, and then we got Ball State and USC to end up on it. So that's pretty decent. That's not bad. We'll check out our team roster. We're probably going to take a break for a little bit. We'll finish out this rest of this season today. We'll finish out the regular season. You know what I mean? So got sleight of hand. Oh, I guess one on it. You know what I mean? Boost that up. So we boost the starting power to 99. Get his starting power straight up, 99. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to be a 99 overall? Oh. Yes, we do. Alright, get H back. Hooks. Mr. Hooks, do we have enough for his quickness? We don't. I feel like we're not using hooks. I don't think we're using minor either. Maybe minor, yeah, minor actually is getting in there and hooks is not. Oh, that's alright, nothing wrong with that. We got 4s, 5s, 6s. See if we can boost up him with anything here. Yeah, I'd say his agility needs to go up a little bit for him. I don't think there's much else we can do really. 9, 4. I think maybe with this 14 right here we can do a little something. Yeah, boost that. His lead block, he is a guard, so boost that lead block up some. Okay, I'll take a quick look right through here. Yeah, there's not much going on there. Defensively, we got 15 right here, so Mr. Byers has got 15 points. What were we holding on to him for? I think for his quickness. I think that's why we were holding those points. Two of the fastest defensive ends I've ever had right there. Super fast players. I think they're both transfer guys. This is probably the fastest defense for sure that I've had. With overall speed wise, definitely is. Yeah, this definitely is because got a 98 speed safety out there. Which I don't even know if he gets on the field. Let me see if Barks is on the field or not, or if it's Pugsley. If Burks is not on the field, he needs to be on the field somewhere. Let's take a look here and see what we're running. Yeah, see, we're running Pugsley there. Man, I'd really like to get him on the field, Burks. It's just he's got ball hawk, house call. He's got all that good stuff. It's his deal breaker. Playing time. It's like dude's gonna go pro. I think we're gonna switch those two dudes out right there. Let's see if it held. Sometimes if you check their stats, I don't think I went into roster stats though, so I think we're all right. Yep. So I just want to get him on the field, Burks. He's so much faster. Make it official to where this is officially the fastest defense I've had for any team. And that means defensive tackles, that's everybody, you know what I mean? Like D tackles, defensive ends. Yeah, that's straight up by far the fastest defense I've had all year, which is saying a lot because we've been to a lot of different programs over here and having the fastest defense. It's not the fastest offense because I've had much faster running backs and I've had faster wide receivers. I say wide receivers wise, this is definitely overall one of the fastest cores that I've had. Because even my backups, yeah, even my backup dudes are 90 speed, which is only one. So that's why we're trying to bring somebody in for whoever takes over this program. But yeah, so not offensively, but definitely defensively. There's no doubt this is the fastest defense I've ever had. All right, y'all, I think we're going to end the stream right now for a little bit, take a break, and we will be back on to finish up. Let me double check this team schedule real quick. I think we only have 3 more games. So, yeah, we got this game. We got Ball State, USC. We should be able to just blow through the FCS and Ball State. This game may be, it's a rivalry, and it's at their home. So, it may be a little bit of a struggle. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, these 2 games are definitely going to be blowouts. Be pretty quick games. We'll try to blow through it. I mean, it'll mess up our playing style if we just eat clock, but it is what it is. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on those 2 games. But anyway, I appreciate you stopping in and checking out the stream. And, yep, we'll see y'all here in a little bit. Peace.